So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Episode 4. We're crossing with Amanda Fantasy Mod as Moonhaven. As we acquire the means of production. The means of production here being obviously the only thing important, and that is tea. But we're acquiring those means in any way or shape possible. Currently we're just missing a little bit of war score to really get our stuff done. But at this point the colonies have arrived. I assume because there's not enough air stopping them anymore. Okay, but we're at 90%, I think that is enough. Let's think like someone who wants tea. That is tea. Technically this is also enough for the mission. But I feel like we are not happy with that. So, Tianlu Dahui. Wait, why are you also... don't tell me you're righteous path. Or you're high philosophy now. Blah. Okay, so I don't think this coalition really matters. At the moment. We would have acquired this tea, but there's more tea. Okay, now there's also Captain... There is Buvari. We need to wait for the end of the year for this one to make sense. But I think this is exactly what we want. I mean, technically there's a little bit more here. But that makes Bavadi too big. This is not tea, right? No. I would wait a year then. Even if there's a call for peace. I am a patient man. You need a dude. We want that. You guys come down here. No need to waste any more time. Halestown. Hey! Hardimaria now in Unbent Coast. Lovely. We are collecting them all. I mean, if I'm also now hurting these guys well enough. Anyway. So, we have something here. This one doesn't do anything. I guess we are now just gonna take the... we're gonna take the force march? We don't have many armies. I guess we might as well take it. Screw it. To get it done. And M. So, all of these guys are force march active. Because it costs me no points anymore. Let's keep a keen eye out on the... Hold your cut? What? Did I just read that wrong? I might have. Didn't finish a siege, did we? Don't have anything here, right? No. You guys are still waiting for the boats? There should be more coming? Wait. Where are the boats? Something ain't right. I'm not seeing any boats being built here at the moment. Oh, the occupations. Yep. Rebellions. Occupied provinces. Therefore... Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Why are you undead? That makes no sense. We'll see how much they have in the end. So, I don't want to spend all of my admin. We after all need to core a little bit. So we are 9th. Like, after this, I don't think we really have any more reason to do war, right? At least I think that. And power recovery speed. Lovely. Bribe. Autonomy. Army commission. Parliament. Military support. Boop, boop, boop. Luckily enough, we are still so small that this is all very reasonable. There we go. More production, why not? A new patron? No. Or do we... I mean, I don't need a new patron. We could take one. Nah. I see no reason for that. So. This is still the same. Bovard is just about in it. Lovely. There we go. Now Bovard should just be out of it. Okay, this is a complete lie then. How much they... Okay, whatever. Good to know. Just lying to me. Who would do that? That's uncalled for. Alright, but we have another mission then. We also clearly, I'm gonna tell you guys. Hey, this is just straight company stuff. Don't worry about it. Alright. Mission fulfilled. Second origin of tea. Humans of Yanshan dare claim that their land is the true birthplace of tea and not Alantir. Preposterous. Yanshan is merely a second birthplace where our elven ancestors who first discovered the divine gift that is tea. Regardless, the tea grown in Yanshan is different to ours and could greatly benefit our growing tea hegemony. We shall directly secure the local plantations and expand them by replacing the outdated human ways of growing it with objectively more efficient elven ones. Alright. So we just spend 500, we get Mercalism, we get a better tea hegemony. Lovely. That should also be another merchant, right? The merchant here in Yanshan would be absolutely useless for me. Isn't that cool? We would need to push all the way through Bulvar until it gets to our place. So we are just gonna continue on the long line of trade pushing. So we obviously are gonna... We should be alright with inflation when we, even if we turn all of this on. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me, really. No, it doesn't really do anything for me. Yanshan doesn't do anything for me. Bianfang doesn't do anything. This is Bianfang, right? Yeah. Arkan does something for me. Phaeton doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I guess I could collect over there. That's an option. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of these. Now at this point, I think when it comes to conquest, the only thing that is left to do is stuff that we want to do extra, right? Market share. I mean, we are on the... Vadr Nile is the leading producer. No, they're not. What the fuck are you talking about, game? I'm the leading producer of tea. There we go. And these guys have a lot of tea going on. Great, but I have more. Oh right, yeah, right, that's right. You can have it. Cool. So, a retired human officer in Amadia, a Sun Elven landowner in Plasan, a Metzamic merchant, and a half-elven noble in Unwincost. What do they all have in common? They all drink tea supplied by Moonhaven. This beverage is no longer limited to just the Merian nobility. What once started as a few seats inside a family locker, it has grown into something gorgeous. Our ships are sailing all across Halana, with their cargo being impossibly large supplies of tea and bringing back profits to our home. Everything gets +2 production, and we get the we get another level of tea hegemony. Sure. I mean, we basically just have this left. Oh wait, we actually are very much done with this as well. Wait, you don't have that much production around here, do you? No. Okay, what the fuck? Why am I sending you over, actually? That seems a little bit unreasonable. I mean, tea I should actually tax. Technically speaking, it would be healthy to tax tea. Gold's Rubber Bank. Alright, no worries, I'm gonna still accept them, the little rascals. Alright, you guys can push up here. You guys are done. You can also get the heavies up. We can still beat up Ladankar. Oh, look, money. Wait a second. Oh, you declared war on Garvet. I was right. It's a conquest war. Hopefully this is a conquest war. I hope you're not an idiot. Okay, you're not an idiot. Yeah, Aurelia. You're of Vanbury Guild. Hey, no Moonhaven. Do you feel like having a bit of fun? Rosemeyer. No, I want you to take... Okay, of course you don't have a claim on these guys. That would make sense. So, Magisters, we just need to make the artificers happy, technically. I guess we could take living mirrors. Oh, we can take brass prosthetics. That's a lot better. Now we just need to wait for you to be at 60. Then we can get that last mission done. And then I'm kind of curious about what I'm gonna do next. If I'm gonna push this any further. Because we will be then done. That's not my problem. I mean, I would have been quite curious about how far we can go with this strategy that we currently have. Oh, we also have this stuff to do. Okay, that was weird. So, and so. Right, there's nothing else. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, these guys are probably worried about our random invasion here. All of a sudden, elves are on the doorstep and demanding their tea. Oh wow, sure. I'm gonna take all of the manpower stuff. I assume you guys also have a lot of buildings here which are wrong. Technically, yes. Let's get rid of these temples. You have plantation. You have still space. But we also want a workshop here. Temple? Nope. Plantation, counting. Okay, this one is alright. Where's the next T? There's the T. Temple? Nope. This random stock exchange we also don't really want to see there. You have plantation. And I hope also a counting house. Lovely. And you have a plantation. Good. So, someone is sad. You guys are sad. I mean, technically it makes sense that we go for Infil's idea still. Oh. You guys have coal here. Don't mind if I do. But like this, of course, it is not an efficient playstyle, the way I did that. But I just like that playstyle, like this ridiculously tall stuff. I mean, we have 50 across the board, at least 50. That's just funny. Excuse me, says that under separatists. That's not very cool. I mean, they're gonna be occupied for a while, but I don't want you to do silly things. I mean, they technically don't have anything really that they can do there, so there's that. Sure, whatever. Yeah, the artificers sneak upwards. I'm actually surprised that it not suggest. I mean, the trade company. I guess it is not super efficient, but technically speaking, I can't do this. It's not, like I said, it's not very efficient, but it's also very cheap. So, I mean, personally saying, oh, this coalition has basically also... Okay, they are joining the coalition. Well, an island declared war unguarded. Now we're getting a little bit frisky. No Moonhaven is also upset. Yeah, I assume I know why. I guess technically speaking I could get rid of this. Just to make them happy. Yeah, know what? If they're getting too frisky at the moment, I'm just gonna get rid of that. It's not gonna break my back. There we go. Okay, it also was our reputation as well. Good. That explains a few things. Build the T. Build a counting house. Then a bunch of these guys. Yeah, coalition, you're very impressive. Oh, we can restore a temple here. You know what? Sure. I don't mind that. Like I said, we're not one of the bad... I mean, we are a bad guy, we are a nation, but we are not a bad guy. Like, just in comparison, we are a bit better off, I would say. So basically, this is actually goes down to if we want to get the Magister involved or the Artificers, and that, I assume, does a different event. But we have the Artificers now, so... Our explorers made a peculiar discovery in Island here. They have found writings referring to a certain type of precursor tea called Ryle Tea. From what we managed to understand, this king tea was a beverage drank by precursor royalty and it is said to improve one's essence, whatever that means. Unfortunately, the secret of Ryle Tea has been lost, but with our numerous global plantations we stand a chance of recreating it. We shall found the research to try and recreate it, but the question is who to hire for this job. Our mages seem like the best option as they claim that the precursor elves were powerful mages, and that the secret is certainly hiding within usage of magic. On the other hand, the artificers have shown their interest. While generally disliked by most elves in our government, the artificers have a point in claiming that the magic of precursor times is long gone, and that only their artificery can come close to recreating royalty. The choice is ours. I mean, we're gonna go for artificers, like, obviously. Despite numerous complaints from our elven advisors, we decide to let the artificers make royalty. Let's hope that trusting them wasn't a mistake. Before the experiments can begin, however, they need to choose a direction. Two proposals were made, one saying that the Dame's Tear should be used to empower the tea samples, another saying that by using precursor relics they can recreate royalty. What proposal do we choose? Let's use relics. Let's see how long this takes. I don't know. Could take forever. I mean, it didn't give me a timer. Still waiting for one ship? You're not. So let's get up to date here. Like I said, this one we can do right away. Advanced velocity infantry. It's even faster now. Very cool. Yeah, I feel like trade and naval is gonna be our last two. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? We don't have trade ideas. No, I'm gonna go for infant ideas. Screw it. It doesn't matter anyway. Like I said, we're just gonna wait for this tea thingy to come around. And then we're gonna be done. We're not gonna finish... I mean, we're not gonna finish this one. I feel that's a little bit unreasonable. Anyway, either way. Artificers once again require us to make a decision regarding royalty experiments. Two directions were proposed. The first one suggests that royalty was a precursor to all tea and that by selecting just a few characteristics common in all tea samples they would be able to recreate it. The other proposal is to create some sort of enriching powder which will enhance the richness and taste of the current tea samples. Which direction do we choose? Let's try finding out the baseline tea. We're gonna create a super tea. To rival all teas. Also, I'm just gonna quickly... Alright, we didn't make a flagship yet. Wait, didn't we make a flagship? I feel like we did make a flagship. Why am I just misremembering that? Let's just do another navy. We don't care. So... We didn't go for full groundland. It's also rarity. For me at least. So we've done that. This makes no sense up there. We have some more left here, we have some more left here. I guess at this point, if we don't have this here, we're gonna go for manpower. Right. Lovely. Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna wait for this one now. I could do and continue my conquest around here, but I really don't wanna. You guys also ate up the last thing? There we... The research has ended and the results are subpar. The artificers have successfully managed to isolate the common traits found in all tea samples we have, but instead of creating real tea, it instead created the most basic and generic type of tea possible. The taste is weak and nothing like our current samples, but this new tea sample grows extremely well in all conditions. In order to mitigate the losses, we choose to still use this tea. Given its lack of taste and easy growth, we might use it as a tea for commoners. All this time spent looking for real tea, and they instead created the most boring beverage possible. Okay, so we gotten a fairly boring result, but to be honest, I mean, I feel like that's reasonable. That's just a hilarious amount of development that we'd gotten out of that, I guess. So I'll take it. Alright. But like I said, I think this is a perfect end for our shenanigans here. We can have a quick look over everything again. If you want, I can also quickly jump through these hoops here. Culture. I mean, obviously, I don't think there's much changes going on, as we have not done much. This looks basically like everything as it has been before. We have not forced anything, they have not forced anything. This, of course, is gonna look a lot more Moon Elven, but we have agriculture around here, because we don't really discredit anybody. Lovely. Religion-wise, I think it's just a mess, right? Yeah, there's Rebellion. There's Rebellion here, there's Regent Court here, there's Coronite. Overall, just some very basic stuff. Yeah, there's nothing crazy. Or nothing where I say, oh, what? That is all alright. Otherwise, one thing that I'm actually most curious about. Let's take a quick look at this. Because Moonhaven itself should be a shining example of development in comparison to everything else. Of course, I assume that the dwarves have the shiniest examples of development. So that's why we're not perfectly green. But this is just hilarious, right? I mean, I think this is actually even a better way to look at it. Oh no, wait. I mean, we don't see the base number, but just this. Just this is, I think, enough. Not a single one below 50. We have depth and improved and have increased. There were no precursor relic events yet. I think those come actually even later. So this so capital could be even crazier. Otherwise, I mean, you can take a quick look at my income. It's not perfect, but I've not really done much to micro it. Like, for example, I could have taken over Dame's head. Dame's head. You know what I mean. And everything. I'm just happy that we reached nearly 2000 development while owning how many provinces? So we have 49 and 25 overseas cores, so I assume that we have 24 provinces overall here in Angband, in Kano. So yeah. But, like always, like, subscribe, more shenanigans, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next playthrough. Bye!